Morning, guys. Can you hear me? I finally got Twitch to work. I don't know why it didn't work on Friday. I just couldn't launch the stream with some error message. Well, I held 6,000 of TVIX over the weekend. Not a great idea. Not a great idea. Nope. Wait. Why isn't this thing? This thing isn't synced. Why is this thing not synced? Okay, guys, I'm gonna show you a screenshot. You have to remember, I'm still up on the month. You know what? The crazy thing is, I'm still up on the month, but here it is. This is my 6,000 shares of TVIX I held over the weekend. It's absolutely incredible. Yep. And you know, and the crazy part is I'm still up on a month. That's the crazy part. It's not the $1 million loss. The crazy part is I'm still up on a month. Unbelievable. This is such a black swan event we are seeing in the markets right now. Incredible. Like, I mean, you know, the SPYs are gapping down about 11% from Friday. And this TVIX gapped up about 50%. I covered it in the low 500s early pre-market when the ECNs opened. Like, literally, like, what was it, like 3 a.m. US time, Eastern time, or 4 a.m. or something like that. It was pretty much, I woke up at like just before 9 a.m. here Swedish time and opened up my TC2000. I saw TVIX was up like 50% from the from the Friday close. Yeah, look, dude, I'm up on the month. Like, literally, I think like 98% of people in the world are down on the month. I'm up on the month. How many people are up this month, like worldwide? Like, everyone who has money in the markets are down. Literally anyone. Maybe there are some, you know, obviously traders out there. Like, you know, these day traders, etc., etc. But we're talking about very few individuals. Like, literally 98% of the world is down. That includes individual investors. That includes funds. Like, I read some fund was up, like, I saw on Twitter, there was a fund up like 50% on the month. You know, good for them. But the rest of the world is down, and I'm one of the few lucky ones being up. Yeah, look, TVIX, once this thing gets backside, I'm gonna make it all back and more. But right now, obviously, I'm not happy about it. But you know, I've been through much worse. This wasn't a very, like, okay, dollar wise, it was by far my biggest loss. It's not even close. I did lose 700K on Tilray back in mid 2018, but that was like during 3 weeks. It took me 3 weeks to lose that money. Now this was literally overnight, like from yesterday's close to the pre-market today. So it was a little bit quicker. But you know, percentage-wise, I've been through much worse. You know, I've had days where I've lost 20, 30, even 50% of my account in my early days when I started trading. I had some instances where I lost a big chunk of my account in a couple of hours. So this is really nothing. You know, you have to look at the positives. And the fact is, I'm literally outperforming 99%, 98% of all market participants, probably. And I'm really certain the lower we go, there's gonna be an enormous bounce. We just don't know when. And obviously, it's very dangerous getting in front side. Like TVIX looked like backside on Friday. It finally, you know, you can see these trend lines that I drew. It looked like it was gonna peak. It cracked lower. Trump had its talk late Friday that sparked a rally in the markets. I thought we were gonna gap up today, but obviously I was very wrong because all hell broke loose during the weekend. And you know, considering it's a black swan scenario, this is the fastest bear market ever. It's the fastest economic shock ever. It's the fastest lockdown of a big part of the developed world ever. And I'm up on the month. I'm really, you know, considering everything, I'm just really happy it was only 1 million, to be honest. You know, I could have been down on the month, down heavily, but I'm not. So, but I'm not. So yeah, today's a new day. Let's see if we can put in a bounce here. If not, I'm not gonna step in front of TVIX. On the weekly charts, the SPYs look pretty scary on the weekly chart. We're below the 200 day. I mean, on the weekly chart, there's no support on the SPYs. On the Nasdaq, there is support, like about 10% lower from here. It's a big support level for Nasdaq. It's the 2015 consolidation and the rising 100 day. What does the Dow Jones look like? Yeah, Dow Jones too. This thing has about 10% more downside, or 7%, before any kind of support levels. So yeah, we can very easily keep going lower. Very interesting times. Very interesting times. Yeah, halted, right? Well, my god, this is so stupid. How long is this hold? It's 15 minutes, right? Yeah, it's 15 minutes. Oh, it's so funny. Oh my god. I almost for my own sake and for the sake of all the traders that are liquid right now, I do hope we get like a 1987 type of a crash. But for the sake of like long-term investors, I really don't like to see that, because I know a lot of people will be panic selling near the lows. But for my own sake and for the sake of pretty much everyone in this Twitch feed right now, I really do hope we get a crash. Like we go down another 10%, 15% from here in like 1 or 2 days. That would be that would be insane. Quarantine? What do you mean? We couldn't go long quarantine. Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot about that. Explosive trading strategies. Well, the fact the guy is a he's a doctor, that's a red flag right there. What the hell is a doctor doing trading stocks? Let's see. Generate thousands.net. That's also another red sign. Red flag. MACD. A subscription service? Oh boy. Look, I think this is one of these people who probably doesn't make any money trading, but promoting their book and service. There's literally hundreds of people like this out there. I don't know. I mean, maybe the book is good, maybe it's not. I can't really say. I've never heard about it. It has good ratings. There's literally like 4 or 5 books I personally recommend on trading. but it looks like it's another short-term trading book. There's so many of these out there. They're pretty much all the same thing. Do you have this book, or are you thinking about buying it? You don't have it? Yeah. Look, yeah. For look, I'm gonna type in chat. Okay. You can just look up these books on Amazon. These are I have like 100 trading books. These are the best. Uh, um, um, there's a couple more. These are the best ones. How to Make Money in Stocks by William O'Neill. This is like it's just so good. I think it's a 4th edition. It's the latest one. It's just timeless. It's just so good. Like if you understand, this really catches everything what makes a stock make big moves. Every bull market, there are certain stocks that make huge moves, and if this methodology developed CAN-SLIM, pretty much you look for stocks that have price momentum, they have earnings momentum. Pretty much the same way I trade. Well, I used to trade before the market crashed and stopped me out of everything. Like it's super good. Then Reminiscences of a Stock Operator. Also, it's about Jesse Livermore, one of the most famous traders of all time. There's also so many timeless lessons in this book. It's just incredibly good. And we have Market Wizards books, which are pretty much interviews by Jack Swagger of a bunch of successful traders. Also, there's so many good lessons in here. And I think there's 3 or 4 of these books. He's been releasing like every 5-8 years. He's been releasing one of these books. I think there's a total of 3 or 4. I recommend all of them. Yeah, Reminiscence of a Stock Operator. It's just so good. Holy shit. Yeah, Covell. Trend following is pretty good too. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, I have that one in ebook format. I actually don't have it in physical format, but I should probably order it. Trend following, Covell. I agree. This is a pretty good one too. Yeah, absolutely. Yep. There's maybe a few more. These are pretty much the ones you need. The other one, Explosive Stock Trading Strategies, I don't know. Never heard about it. And the fact that the guy has a subscription web page, that's a huge red flag, to be honest. Yeah, it looks like he has some kind of an alert service too. Uh-huh. Okay, yeah, sure. 95% win rate, my ass. Okay, this guy is a fraud. Yeah, don't buy the book. This guy is probably a fraud. That's Dr. Samir Elias. I'm sorry. Probably a fraud. Yeah, 95% of the trades on his webpage were winners. Yeah, trading to win by. The problem is I'm not a fan of these psychology books. The thing is, if you have a successful trading methodology, if you have a system that works, you don't need any trading psychology. Like I've read a few of these. I've read the Kiev books. There's another trading psychology, Brett Steenbarger, and there's one more I think that's pretty famous. But the thing is, just focus on a system. Like and focus, try to understand when it works, when it doesn't work, when you should push, when you shouldn't push. Like all of these trading psychology books are pretty unnecessary. You don't need any of them. Just focus on the setups and the systems. Develop something that works for you. Okay, we open in 2 minutes, am I right? Do we have any estimate? Where are we going to open? 226. Oh, we're gonna open lower. Spice 226 bid. Oh wait, never mind. It's the spread is huge. Never mind. Kind of impossible to know where the hell we're gonna open. 241. Yeah, I see 226 bid, 255 ask. So it's a bid ask spread is. So we're gonna open somewhere, I guess, in the 230s, 240s. Oh man. Interesting times. I haven't seen anything like this since August 2011. But this is more extreme than August 2011. Wait, we're down what? 28, almost 29%. August 11 was how much was the drawdown back then? Yeah, 15% in a couple of weeks. Now we're down almost 30% in a couple of weeks. So this is more extreme than August 2011. This is much more extreme. We're going back to levels not seen since. I mean, SPICE, we're back to levels seen since like early 2017. Okay, we're open, I think. We're gonna open soon. Are we open? Yeah, we are open. Oh man, these are. So I shorted some TVIX on the opening range lows. Holy shit, this market is fat. Oh my god, these moves are so fucking fast. Interesting. TVIX is going down together with the markets. That's interesting. Like Russell is about to take out the lows of the day. Oh, okay, Russell is actually stronger than the other ones. Yeah, that's weird. It tells me there's a lot of premium that wants to come out of TVIX once the market is starting to bounce. Okay, so this is a good sign for the TVIX at least, that it is down with the markets. Yeah, it's weird. There's just so much premium built into this thing. But yeah, now they're starting to bounce. Like my E signal is so behind, it's not even funny. Oh, never mind. I had to zoom out of the chart. Oh, never mind. Never mind. The down move was so big, it was outside of my range, my short range. Yeah, I'm gonna probably get stopped out of... Wait, what? Is TVIX up now? What the fuck is going on? Now the markets are bouncing and TVIX is up? This is like the weirdest shit I've ever seen. This is like the weirdest thing I've ever seen. I actually almost got stopped out at TVIX. Super weird. There have to be so many funds that blew up on this thing. This TVIX. And the individuals. I already know some individuals that blew up on it. Okay, I got stopped out at TVIX, took a tiny loss on it. On top of my $1 million loss, that is. Oh my god, it's so stupid. No, I can tell you that it's not. That was a overnight Black Swan event. That's definitely not the $1 to $3 or percent risk. That was, but you know, I'm still green on a month. I'm you know, I can't really complain. It sucks taking $1 million loss like literally overnight, but I'm just like I told before the market opened, I'm still outperforming like 99% of all market participants since the market correction started. Like I don't think a lot of people in the world right now are up on the month. Yeah. Yep. So, you know, it sucks, but I really can't complain. I really can't complain. What are the markets doing? Yeah, so far we are bouncing a little bit. Or at least trying to bounce. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's for the best. Like, guys, if you're scared, don't trade. Absolutely. That's a very sound strategy. There's nothing wrong with not trading. Absolutely. There's nothing wrong with not trading. I added back a starter on TVIX. You know, we'll see. It's this might have very tight stops on these things. Yeah, exactly. Don't take any risk. Yeah. It's amazing that they've been selling everything, gold and silver and palladium. All the precious metals are down too. Yeah, a lot of companies. Yeah, a lot of people are forced to take unpaid leave. That's what worries me. Like some countries have like guaranteed wages during this time, but a lot of countries like US don't. So I think a lot of people are gonna have a problem paying their bills. Like literally almost half of the US population can't come up with, I think it was like 500 or $1,000 for an emergency. So yeah, it's gonna be a shit show. And all Trump focuses on is liquidity to the markets. He should also provide liquidity to the individuals, really. But it is what it is. Yeah, absolutely. There are no hedges. That's the thing. There are no safe havens. That's what we saw in 2008 too. Like gold was down in 2008 also during the panic. Like when people need cash, they need cash. They don't care if they're selling all these. They don't care what they're selling. But yeah, I think this may be the death of Bitcoin as an alternative asset class. I still own some Bitcoin. I still own some Ethereum too. I'm down like 90%. I don't even care about them anymore. I'm down 90%. I bought them like 2 years ago or something like that. Nah, I'm not down 90%. I'm down maybe 60% or something. I don't know. Oh my god. But they were not big amounts anyways. I just bought some to test it out, like. But you know, it's very small positions. Yeah, backholder quotes, absolutely. I'm gonna be quoted by bagholder quotes. That's a privilege. Oh my god. I can't fucking believe. You those of you who were on my stream like a month ago or whatever it was, whenever it was, I was long TVIX here on this day here, on the 60-minute chart. Let's look at the daily chart. I was long this thing from pre-market and opening range highs, and then stopped me out. I was long here, 124, 125. I had 5,000 shares. It stopped me out, and late day, it broke out, took out the highs. I never rebought, and well, the rest is history. TVIX is up. Well, it only went up about 300% since. That's funny. Yeah, I was. Absolutely, I was. But those I sold. I sold on the way out. I was long in the 40s, and I think I added in the 60s. And then I sold on the way up. And I think I had some longs here too, but I don't really remember. But my main ones were 40s and 60s. So I made a few 100,000 on the way up. But I sold them all over $100. I didn't think that it was gonna go higher. Well, who cares what I think, right? Oh, interesting times. I can't believe I'm in such a good mood despite being down $1 million on the day. Oh, you know, you always have to reframe. Like in trading, you always have to reframe things in a positive way. Otherwise, you're never gonna make it because you're gonna have some incredible setbacks. All of us. The only thing that is guaranteed in the financial markets are hardships and setbacks, and it's how you handle those that determine your future success. So that's why I'm trying to reframe my big loss in a positive way. How I PS? What do you mean how I PS? I don't know what it means. I don't know what that means. How I PS? Hilltop. I don't know what it means. How you position size? Well, generally, you know, I don't like, if I'm gonna long, like intraday, I can be heavy, like I can have 50 to 100% of my account in a stock. I rarely do. The only thing it happened lately, past few years, is Tesla, when I was shorting Tesla. And it also, I've been also like 100% short TVIX intraday. But I always have stops in place, like automatic stops. But overnight, my rules are generally, 10 to 20% of my account. I rarely do more than 20% of my account in any given stock or ETF. And that's what I did on TVIX. I had about 20% of it short, or maybe 25 over the weekend. Yeah, and obviously it gapped up 50%, so that really. Yeah, I pyramid all the time. I always pyramid into winners. That's how you build size in something. You don't go 100% short TVIX or Tesla out of the blue. No, you start in, and then as it starts working and you can lower your stops, you add more, and as it starts working and lower your stops more, you add more. That's how you do it. I always pyramid. When I do size, I always pyramid. I never do it out of the blue. Yeah, I saw the Lyft news. They had the best revenue week ever, and it's probably the same for Uber. There's so many. There's right now they're selling everything, but when things calm down, we're gonna have some stocks with truly blowout earnings. And I think it's gonna be this Lyft, Uber, Zoom, TDoc. Some of these names that people use remotely, like remote work related, and etc. etc. Yeah, look at this TDoc. This is a telehealth stock. Trump actually mentioned telehealth on Friday's speech. He encouraged people to use telehealth services instead of going to the hospital. So this stock, I think, is gonna have truly blowout earnings. There's another one, which is the symbol. I don't remember a symbol right now. It's 1M. This is another telehealth stock. And obviously, like Netflix and such, the streaming services, I think they are also gonna have blowout earnings. And obviously, we all know the ones that have big troubles, like airlines, cruise ships, a lot of small businesses. So there's gonna be some big losers and some big winners from this corona-related stuff. Yeah, Grub and Apron, like these Blue Apron, these delivery services, food delivery related. Those are obviously also gonna be big winners. They're both green on the day. Interesting times. Really interesting times. VIR. Oh, now we have some laggy alerts again. Yeah, exactly. Over-leveraged companies, hedge funds, individuals. Yeah, it's gonna be a shit show for a lot of people. But those who have good balance sheets, they're probably gonna come out stronger from this bullshit. Can you imagine? This all started because some China guy ate a fucking bat. Unbelievable. Like, imagine being that guy and knowing you're that guy. I mean, what the fuck? Who the fuck eats bats? It's, it's just so stupid. I mean, it's really some dark humor, but yeah. Yeah, apparently they do. Yeah. But imagine being the guy that actually ate the infected bat. Who actually got the disease. Like, yeah. Yeah, Ozzy Osbourne, yeah. Oh my fucking god. Bats. Exactly. Oh my god, it's just incredible. Oh. Unbelievable. Truly unbelievable. It was brought to China by US military. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Yeah, there's so many stupid conspiracy theories going around. It's just ridiculous. Because people always want to have a scapegoat. So they come up with a conspiracy theory that fits their narrative. Like, if they don't like the US, well, the virus was started by the US military. If they don't like the Chinese regime, well, it was started by the Chinese regime, right? Oh my god, people are generally kind of nuts. This Nugget ETF is down 85%. Incredible. No, I never average. You should never average down. You should always average up. You should pyramid up, not down. If you pyramid down, you're gonna blow up sooner rather than later. That's just how it is. Nope, I haven't. And the store is all out of toilet paper. But that's fine, I don't really give a shit. You can always use household paper. Doesn't make a difference. And there's plenty of household paper in the store, so who cares? Exactly. Stick your butt in the shower. Oh yeah. Yeah, exactly. Go Asian style. This Zoom is like the most amazing stock in the markets right now. Sting is actually bull flagging with higher lows all the way. Unbelievable stock. Just unbelievable. Are there any stocks in my scans right now? These two pump stocks. Kroger. Interesting. Clorox. Some OTC names like ETFs. There's probably a lot of these. Looks like TVIX wants to reclaim VWAP. I added 2 starters so far, but I got stopped out of 1 already. So we'll see. I'm not stepping in front of it. It needs to stay below VWAP. Wait, Chainag? This is incredible. Look at the daily chart in Chainag. This thing is up 40%. And look at the chart. It looks like it's barely up on the day, but it's up 40% on the day. That's how beaten down this thing is. So a 40% move looks like it's nothing. Looking at daily chart, looks like it's up like 2% or something. Just incredible. The moves in some of these triple ETFs are... wow. Yeah, I took that loss. That's a realized loss. Jay Patterson, yeah. That's a realized loss. No, dude, don't worry about me, dude. Jay Patterson, I'm up on the month. Don't worry about me. Like I talked in pre-market, I'm probably outperforming 98% of all market participants. Like probably almost everyone are down on a month. I'm up on a month, even after this big loss. So don't worry about me. I don't think a lot of people are up on the month right now. Yeah. Loss $1 million, just like the title of the stream says. $1 million. I'm gonna show you. Where is it? Here it is. $1 million. That's the loss, which is a huge amount of money. But I'm still up on the month. That's all I'm focusing. I'm still up on the month. That, obviously the loss sucks, but I'm still better off than most people this month. So I really can't complain. I really can't complain. Now this nugget keeps going. I should have probably bought this one instead of shorting TVIX. This one actually building higher lows. Interesting. Wow, Tilray is at $3. Oh, this thing was over 300. Like a little bit over a year ago. Wow. Yeah, exactly. Absolutely. A lot of people are gonna lose their jobs. They won't be able to pay their bills. They won't be able to pay for food. They won't be able to pay their rent. They won't be able to pay for anything. And they're probably sitting at home in quarantine. No jobs going. They're probably, a lot of people are probably feeling like shit right now. So me being up on the month is not really, I really can't complain. mRNA, yeah, they're gonna start the trial of the coronavirus drug. What's Gilead doing? Gilead is also up on the day. Yeah, I saw that. I did see that. This TVIX is building higher lows all the way. It really needs to break this uptrend. CEO lost his job? He did? Why did he lose his job? If the market crashes and Tesla goes to undercuts the rising 200-day, that would be a pretty interesting bounce setup. But I'm probably gonna trade ETFs only. Oh, he got, okay, interesting. Oh man, Nugget, really? Oh, Nugget from the opening range highs. It's up 25%. Fuck. I should have bought that one. Instead I'm trying to do TVIX, which is not even doing anything. You're starting university this month? In the spring? Or in March? That's a weird time to start university. Where do you live? Sure. Oh, summer semester. Oh, okay, okay. TVIX is still building higher lows, relentlessly building higher lows. Yeah, there's not a lot of things to do right now. Everything is trading very correlated. There's no point in looking at the individual names at this point. Like right now in this kind of market environment, it's more important to get the overall market direction right rather than buying the right stock. So it's better to do ETFs only. mRNA, yeah, it does have some momentum today, but oh man, I should have bought Nugget. It's up 30% from the opening range highs, and this thing could be up 100% from opening range highs before the day is over. Yeah, absolutely. Oh man, I was so tired. I slept really, really bad tonight. I saw the futures yesterday before I went to sleep. I knew I was gonna lose a lot of money. So I didn't really sleep well tonight. Well, this night. I really just want to go to sleep. Okay, let's see. I added some more to TVIX again. It looks like it's still holding up really well. I don't like that. Like Spice took out the highs for the day. Look at TVIX. It's still hanging up here. I should probably have chosen a vehicle with more relative weakness. This thing is showing relative strength. I don't really like this. Like it can barely break below this range here. What the fuck? It's just so strong. I mean, come on. Huh. Yeah, right now it is showing relative strength. That's not good. That is not good at all. It means there's still a lot of fear in the market. BNTX. Yeah, big fade from the open. Wait, is this the company Trump tried to buy? Oh, it is. Interesting. OPGN. Yep. Oh man, Nugget. Oh, fuck off. Man, this thing, I wouldn't be surprised if this thing goes up to 10, 11 bucks. Oh. Instead I'm sitting in this TVIX short that's not going down. Are you kidding me? Ugh. Yeah, now I think, we have very limited upside in the markets. We're approaching these resistance areas on the 60-minute chart in the SPYs. The same thing with Nasdaq. And TVIX is, really want to see some relative weakness in TVIX, not relative strength. Not relative strength. What are you guys trading? And how are you doing this month? How are you guys doing during this volatility in the past, 2, 3, 4 weeks? Best month so far? Grats. Great to hear. And even those of you who are only down a little bit on a month, you're really winning. Like 98% of the world are down a lot on a month, and if you're just down a little bit on a month or better, you're outperforming pretty much everyone. Being profitable, yeah, you're outperforming pretty much everyone. Yeah, great to hear. And now TVIX is showing some relative weakness finally. It keeps going lower as the markets are just holding ground. So finally it's starting to, okay, markets are going higher, never mind. See if we can get some downside on this piece of shit. No, I wouldn't. No, definitely. No. The reason why I've been doing size on TVIX is because I've had a big cushion. Like 3 weeks ago, I made more money than I made last year, and last year was a very good year. So yeah, I've been more aggressive than I would have been on TVIX. Absolutely, no question about it. Yep. Okay, good to hear. Is my long-term liquid or are you staying in? I don't know what you mean, Xenix. I don't know what you mean by that. What is my long-term? I don't have any long-term. Yeah, Tesla, the same thing here. I mean, I left so much money on the table on the short. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. I left so much money. Oh, guys, do you remember this day? This day, third day of the bounce where I went heavy shorting it? You remember this day? I talked about it the whole day. It's gonna have a big down move, right? This third day when it bounced into the resistance. The stock is down like 40% since, 45% almost. And I covered most in the mid-low 600s or mid-high 600s. I think Elon Musk is fine. You have to remember Tesla is high. Tesla is actually up on the year. I think Elon Musk is just fine. Tesla is up on the year. Not a lot of stocks are up on the year, but Tesla is up on the year, even though it's down 54% or was down 54% from the highs. Just because it had such a big up move. Yeah. I think Elon Musk is just fine. Wow, dust! Oh my god! Oh, and here I'm sitting shorting TVIX. Why is TVIX not doing something like this? Come on. I'm trading the wrong I'm trading the wrong instrument. JDSD and dust. Those were the ones. Great. Or nugget long. Oh my god, I can't. Fuck off. It's up. I mean, this thing is up 43% from opening range highs. I can't believe it. I'm trading the wrong thing. I'm trading the wrong thing here. You know what? I think I'm gonna cut the stream. There's pretty much, I don't think anything spectacular will happen. Except the market may make a big up move or a big down move from here. We're literally back into the middle of a range. Like, look at the SPICE, the 5-minute chart. We're literally at a big resistance level here. So yeah, I don't think we are gonna do anything. I just covered a bunch of TVIX. I'm getting tired. It's just showing too much relative strength. Like, TVIX didn't even take out the lows of the day on this move. SPICE took out the highs of the day, but TVIX are still near the highs of the day. There's just so much premium in this thing still. I'm gonna do one more scan. I dropped the ball on today. Not even talking about the short I had over the weekend, but just today I dropped the ball. Like, I had Nugget on my watch list and I didn't even trade it. Oh, that was the play. That was the play. LRN, another one that's profiting from the coronavirus thing. The remote theme. Actually, a lot of names are up on the day. Interesting. Above yesterday's highs, or Friday's highs. Okay, guys, thanks for joining, and I will see you tomorrow. Don't overnight these crazy triple ETFs. Don't do it. Trust me, I talk from experience. Don't overnight, long or short. Don't do it. Oh, yeah. Okay, thanks for joining, guys. See you tomorrow.